Simon Dixon said to me the other day, he said, your analogy that the Bitcoin as a business is really kind of interesting. He said, I actually like it because you start thinking about it. Wow, no people, dude. If you could invest in a business that made 45% a year, has no people, okay, no emails,
low overhead, right?
no lawyers, dude. No stress, bro. See, this is the problem with running businesses. They require a lot of energy besides just money. I can't just money, education, compliance, processes, rule, just us traveling, having all those people come with us. It's energy, man. Oh, got to pick her up, him up, that phone, it's, and when you're doing Bitcoin, you're sitting there, dingy, dingy, dingy.
Card1 Ventures CEO Gary Cardone believes that Bitcoin is a very interesting business. He explains that investing in Bitcoin is like investing in a business that makes a 45% return each year without the usual hassles of running a business. This means no employees, emails, high overhead, lawyers, or stress. Running a regular business requires a lot of energy, including money, education, compliance, processes, and dealing with people. In contrast, with Bitcoin, you just sit back and let it work for you without all the extra effort. Let us now view more clips of Gary Cardone. Give this video a like to show your support and subscribe for your daily dose of crypto news. We hope you enjoy. Before we continue with the rest of the video, do check out daily 5-minute crypto newsletter with all the latest crypto and Bitcoin news. It's a fantastic analysis of on-chain crypto data and breakdowns, and the best part is it's absolutely free. They'll cover expert predictions, breakdowns of on-chain crypto data, and any breaking news you need to know, all in a nutshell. Click the first link in the description and enter your email to join over 50,000 others in becoming a better crypto investor right now.
This industry really, really frustrates and confuses me, and I also find it very comical. It's a combination of very interesting emotions. 10 days ago, Germany dumped 44,000 Bitcoin on the market, and everyone was laughing at them at how idiotic they were. At the same time, the price of Bitcoin was at 63, and everyone's saying, hey, it's going to go to 42. It's going to go to 40 because the United States government owns 210,000 Bitcoin that it got in seizures, and it's going to dump it. Now, I heard not once, not twice, but 4 times with Mr. Trump, and I spent more time with him than most people did there. Not all people, but most people. He said it 4 times, dude. He is not going to sell 210,000 Bitcoin. So this market should be rocking and rolling because y'all were freaking out last week that he was going to dump. And you just heard a guy with the strongest diamond hands in the fucking planet, dude. He ain't dumping the damn coins. In my opinion, he did not even need to talk about putting it on the reserve. All we needed to hear is he is not dumping. Okay, that's one good news. The second thing is in a private meeting with 20 people, he asked, what is it you guys want? He didn't say, hey, what is it you want? And then answered the question. He said, what is it you want? And a couple of us said, hey, look, what we need is a committee to make sure that digital rolls through and is the innovation and all the energy is being pushed from America, that we are actually shaping and leading the way. Dan Moorhead from Pantera, I had not met him before. I sat on a panel with him, and I thought Dan said something very, 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 very interesting. It was one little tiny sentence, and it was, hey, we're only 9% of the market, right? The United States is less than 9%. I actually think his number was a little bit smaller than that. I thought it was around 12. I'm going to take his number. It is embarrassing that America is only 9% of this market, right? And I think that's going to change now. So, and when I heard him say a couple of times, we are going to put a committee together to do this, that means he is going to assign a digital czar. I guarantee you that we will have a digital czar in the next 18 months, if not less, and a full committee that will have measurements, metrics, And we'll have all this infighting between these enforcement agencies, the Commodities Exchange Commission, the SEC. They're all fighting over their turf. They're not fighting for America. They're fighting for their jobs. More enforcement bullshit.
Is it the politics
By
that
the way,
made
very
this?
little understanding
Yeah.
of how this helps us in an offensive and a defensive way. It's funny, you know, Bitcoin is expanding my universe. Like we can say, hey, politics is getting involved, but I'm looking at it going, hey, I'm learning something about the world that I never was taught through natural gas, electricity, deregulation, financial fraud on the credit card or the payment systems. Nobody's ever gotten me involved or been, you know, I didn't meet Howard Ludnick of Cantor until I re-met him since 1998. Ran into him at the Trump thing. He's sitting in there. I'm like, dude, I can't believe you're here because I didn't see the list. And he looked at me. I looked at him. I'm like, man, last time I saw you, we were like ripping the energy markets. I mean, we were literally refarming the energy markets. He came in and supercharged it. I mean, because we weren't. Yeah, he really took paper to the next level. And we just started laughing. We looked at each other and went, whoa, can you believe this is happening again? I mean, literally, for us, for he and I, this is identical to what happened before. It's very difficult for most people that don't understand what happened back then, but there was no futures market in natural gas and electricity. Everybody thinks these markets just, woo, we had a futures market forever. No. You had a physical market first, just like Bitcoin. And then you had a derivatives market, and then you had a futures market, and then you had a OTC market for big trades, wholesale trades. That's where Cantor comes in. And he's going to do $2 billion, dude, on lending facilities. Somebody asked the guy, hey, do you own Bitcoin? We own a shitload of Bitcoin. Okay, I'm telling you, the money in here, you guys have no clue.
He points out that recently, Germany sold 44,000 Bitcoin, and people mocked them for it, even though Bitcoin's price was high at $63,000. There's fear that the US government, which owns 210,000 Bitcoin from seizures, will sell its holdings. However, Cardone reassures that Trump has said multiple times he won't sell the Bitcoin, so the market should be strong. Cardone notes that in a private meeting, Trump asked what people needed. They requested a committee to ensure the US leads in digital innovation. Dan Moorhead from Pantera mentioned that the US is only 9% of the Bitcoin market, which is embarrassing and should change. Now, let's continue watching Gary Cardone's interview.
I still remain the most, outside of Michael Saylor, who I spent 30 minutes with, which was really amazing. And because one of the things I've seen so much criticism on Trump, and I keep asking people, hey, have you ever met him? Okay. And everyone says no. And I got to tell you, okay, from my personal experience of him touching my arm, me being like literally I could have given the guy a hug. First off, there's nobody I'm scared to work for. I would be terrified to work for him, dude. He would bury me. I mean, you think I'm an animal, dude? You were like, bro, we're going for another 4 hours, seriously? I would be terrified to work for him, dude. I don't think I've ever said that in my life. I've never met anybody with this kind of energy. And look, I have a good bullshit sensor on me. Okay, I have a very good predator sense on me. I was not concerned about Donald Trump, dude. I heard people laughing and telling jokes in a meeting with him, and they weren't. Kid Rock wasn't nervous about Trump smashing him down. I would not worry about. Look, Trump likes the same thing I like. I love it when people are loyal to me. Okay, but it doesn't mean they're loyal to me to, hey, Gary, you look great today. They should be saying, hey, bro, you need to go get some rest. Okay, like that's cool for me. I see a leader asking for help. And this thing that he comes across on camera, I understand what people are talking about. Like you look, but I think I come across on the camera differently than I am in real life. And most certainly, my experience with him, was he is very different in person than the camera. So the camera does something to him. First off, it makes him look bigger. And he's not an overwhelmingly big man. I've seen big guys like that. They are overwhelmingly big. Their presence is almost, I did not feel like a short little guy in front of him. Really interesting, dude. Like what is he, six?
He's 6'3", 6'2", something like that.
Most 6'3" guys, I feel really tiny with. I did not. The other thing is, most people would have been very nervous in that process, right? It was very comfortable. And that's not about me. I've been uncomfortable in front of people before. It felt like I was having lunch or dinner with somebody I was just meeting. And you can see the intelligence in his eyes. These things are valuable for me. Okay, like to me, these are, God gave me gifts beyond just speaking words. I get to look, see, listen, feel the energy, the consistency of the energy. I heard people bitching. I had 6 people come up and say, it's ridiculous that he makes us all wait that long. There was a fucking security event, dude. Like seriously, there was a security event. And I just don't get it. Anyway, back to the Elon stuff. We do not need more cherries on the top of this bloody thing. We have a digital committee. If we get President Trump in there, dude, there are going to be people that you and I trust that are actually driving the charge for change. We have a president who has sent a signal, and other sovereign countries have less than 100 days to start doing their shit. This is game theory now, dude. You do not want 200. You do not want Switzerland to wake up and go, oh, wow, 210,000 Bitcoin, huh? We might do some. State of New Jersey just put some on. Okay.
Was that their pension fund?
Hey, our boy Scaramucci, go re-listen to the Scaramucci thing. He was very, very affirming on Mr. Trump. I really appreciate Anthony's softening up a little bit, at least acknowledging, hey, he said the right things. And one other thing, okay? If you guys want Trump or Biden or Harris to understand blockchain, you're going to be grossly, grossly disappointed. And you should not want your CEO to understand this shit. The cool thing about Trump, his ego is like, I don't need to understand. I have people I trust that understand it. And that is CEO material. Okay. I spent 25 years in the energy business. I went to a platform one time my whole life. It was not necessary for me to go talk to drilling guys. Like the drilling guys know their job, man. I'm not adding any value there. So I'm going to trust those guys to do their job. And I do my job. So his job is to lead. The President of the United States' job is to lead. It is not to do things. So anyway, I'm excited.
Gary Cardone shares his thoughts on Trump and Bitcoin. He finds Trump impressive, having spent time with him and noting his energy and intelligence. Despite criticisms, Cardone believes Trump is different in person than on camera. He appreciates Trump's leadership style, where Trump relies on trusted experts instead of trying to understand everything himself. Cardone predicts that with Trump in office, there will be trustworthy people driving digital innovation and forming a committee for this purpose. He stresses that it's unnecessary for the president to understand blockchain, as it's more important to have experts handling it. Given the dynamic landscape of Bitcoin and the need for strong leadership and expert-driven innovation, how do you foresee the role of government and private sector collaboration evolving in the next few years to enhance the growth and stability of the cryptocurrency market? Share your thoughts in the comments section below and continue the discussion. If you found value in this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more insightful discussions on cryptocurrency and finance. Thanks for watching. We hope to see you again. For more Daily Dose Crypto news, check out these 2 awesome videos on your screen. Click now and we will see you on the next video.